Mykelti Brown admits she's nervous to see how Sister Wives handles Garrison Brown's death. Hello guys, I am Georgia. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for latest news updates. With Sister Wives' new season on the horizon, a member of the Brown family is speaking out. On a YouTube Live with husband Tony Patron, Mykelti Brown shared her feelings on her family's greatest tragedy playing out on screen. The family came together earlier this year when Garrison Brown died by suicide at 25. The tragedy reverberated through the fragmented family. It's for that reason that Mykelti admits she's nervous how Telp will handle the sensitive subject. Noting that the season's press release mentions Garrison, but that the trailer doesn't address the situation, Tony said he felt relieved for them. Unhappy they didn't talk about it at all. I know they're going to talk about it, or mention it, or do something like, in the honor of, but I hope they don't do too much. Because any involvement in the show, I know that not everyone was very happy about it. Mykelti says she doesn't love what she's heard about what's coming. Mykelti Brown said she was nervous about how they handled her brother's story, adding, "I've heard a couple of stories about how they address, talk about it, share it, and I don't love any of their ideas on it." She hopes that the tone of any story talk touches on will be respectful and honor Garrison's memory. However, especially with Cody's estrangement from so many members of the family, it's hard to know what to expect. It's very unlikely I will like any of it, but I guess we'll find out what happens with it all. But I do hope whatever they do, it's respectful, and it's about him. It's not about petty grievances, or about anybody else, or anybody else's relationship. Hope they do him that courtesy and that honor, but we'll find out. Mykelti also opens up about being confused about the timeline. Considering many of the other events, it looks like season 19 will cover were filmed as far back as 2 years ago. This season like 2 years ago. So either they're going to end, and they're going to match up the timeline and they're speeding things up. Because that timeline doesn't add up with all. Sister Wives fans themselves admittedly seem confused. Recently, an extensive fan-created timeline has been making the rounds online as teamwork helps them piece together events. Many agree that the timeline of the season ahead does seem weird in comparison to previous seasons. Some believe, however, that a lot may be crammed into this season in the event it's their last. Sister Wives. Villain Robin's blaming Cody for everything in season 19 as Sister Wives. Season 19 teaser has been released, and the drama is explosive, with Robin telling Cody that she doesn't respect him anymore. This isn't the first time the demure brunette has called out her husband, even though they're supposed to be soulmates. Great couples stick together, it's them against the world. However, Robin is still consumed with the women who have fled. She spends so much time thinking about them, letting the family's overwrought drama consume her. The Brown family's downfall started years ago, but Robin acts like the world's ending. Her histrionics are bizarre and aggressive. In the teaser, Robin wore a toque as she stared down the husband who'd ruined 3 relationships for her sake. With Robin egging him on, he'd done all he could to degrade and demean Mary, Christine, and Janelle Brown. As if that weren't enough, his relationships with their kids were hanging by a thread. To reward him for all of this mayhem, which led to Robin's ultimate goal, monogamy, she told him. Cody gave up a lot for Robin. Cody's damaged his reputation by humiliating good women. He tries to build himself up as his ego's so fragile. But there's really no way to gloss over the fact that he savagely attacked fundamentally innocent women who did all they could to protect him. This is a typical behavior that tells a story about Cody's character. Typically, good men try to take care of women, even if they don't really need that kind of help. They care about women and respect them. With Robin influencing Cody behind the scenes, the patriarch has become a shockingly bad person. A mere shadow of the smiling and sweet person he was in earlier seasons. Also, the woman he did all of this to please is turning on him. That must make him very unhappy. No, Cody's not easy to get along with. He plays the victim, brags about his hot body, and won't face the truth about himself. He pushed those 3 women away. that wasn't their fault. However, despite doing all that he could to create emotional distance between himself, Christine, Mary, and Janelle, he never takes responsibility. In fact, he paints them as women who've alienated him from his own children, including Pedron, as per the things. Good fathers are present in the lives of their children. They don't space out and stop trying. Cody's feuds with his kids show him at his worst, as a childish tyrant who forgets the role he's supposed to play. Cody is supposed to be the mature one. When the news of Garrison Brown's death broke, it was catastrophic. He passed away on March 5, 2024. Before his death, he was estranged from his father. While no one should be blamed for Garrison's passing, family problems were acting on the young man and making him more troubled. Does Robin really have the right to criticize Cody? Maybe to stop the world from accusing her of taking everything from 3 decent women, Robin is trying to appear hard done by. This is the type of passive-aggressive behavior Robin's known for. She will cloak her real motives under a glossy veneer of victimhood, crying crocodile tears. However, Robin has a ruthless streak. To get Cody all to herself, as seen in the trailer above, she possibly hurt Cody's children with other wives. These kids are innocent and don't deserve to be sealed off from their father. Cody feuds with many of his children. When Robin shades Cody, whether she's putting down his awful crepes or telling him he's changed too much or letting him know she doesn't respect him so much anymore, she's not acknowledging her role as the power behind the throne. In fact, the monster Cody's a bitter and jaded man now, given to cruelty that touches the lives of his own kids. He doesn't try very hard to fix his problems with his children. He's even blamed Janelle for his issues with their children. These children have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, but they do know that something's not right. For years, something has been wrong. Cody and Robin have isolated themselves, and they could care a lot more about the kids that they've left behind, such as Janelle's daughter, sister wife Savannah Brown, who didn't even get a Christmas gift from her father. Cody, as per an In Touch weekly exclusive, described his dynamic with his kids as, "How a man treats children says everything about him." When Robin says she doesn't respect Cody, it should be because his bonds with some of his kids are so weak. However, it's other things that bother her. Good men take care of their children and love them. They don't hurt kids. Cody has Robin, who's less than thrilled with him lately, but look what he's lost in the process. There is no excuse for all of these feuds. Some things are just wrong, and Robin doesn't lift a finger when it comes to Cody's problems with his kids. In fact, she separated Cody from his older sons at Christmas just because she didn't want drama during the holiday. If sister wives Cody Brown needs to apologize to Robin, she and Cody also need to say sorry to his kids by other mothers. They are really the innocent victims. Cody and Robin have a lot to answer for. Janelle deserves an apology too. She has lost so much. She's valiantly trying to move on, as per her Instagram, as seen above. Robin and Cody are low on self-awareness, and as they muddle through together, at some point, they will need to take a good look at themselves and what they have done to the Brown children. It is very serious. The kids Cody feuds with feel thrown off balance, sad, ignored, angry, longing for quality time with their father, lonely because Cody is so busy. Robin can be petty, Cody too. They've trained themselves to rationalize their wrongdoing. Instead of blaming one another, they should look at the damage that's been done, particularly to kids who want nothing more than love, security, and family. These younger Sister Wives stars are always the real victims. Sister Wives fans compare Cody Brown to Charles Manson. Why? As fans watch the latest trailer of Sister Wives, they see some specific points of comparison between Cody Brown and another famous person. Seemingly, fans are seeing think Cody and murderous cult leader Charles Manson have things in common. Check out why below. Stress is taking its toll on Cody Brown over the 19 seasons of Sister Wives. There has been a drastic change in Cody Brown. Not only are fans seeing that his personality has shifted through the years, but also his looks. In the latest preview for the upcoming Season 19 drama, Cody is under great stress as they show Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown finalizing the disputes of divorce. Likewise, Robin Brown is wondering if she is on the wrong side. However, some people are drawing a line between Charles Manson and Cody based on the clip. Fans see a huge difference on Reddit. Sister Wives fans begin to talk about Cody Brown and how he has changed. First, a user says, "Y'all cannot convince me that this is the same person." Then they add a photo from an earlier season of Cody smiling next to a sneak peek photo of season 19. Undeniably, he looks very different and much more angry from the years that have passed. While some believe Cody frequents the Botox bar, others think his mental state is wearing on his physical attributes. Others leave comments, "He went from happy-go-lucky dimwit to bitter, angry, vengeful garden gnome, and it ain't pretty." His rotten core is now showing on the outside, and he can no longer hide what a despicable ogre he really is. Gosh, he really used to look like just the cool dad next door. Now he just looks mean and unwell. He's scary. Hatred ages you. We need a side-by-side of him before the divorce, and after, cause I think he has changed a lot in the last 2 years. That's what finding your soulmate does to you. Fans compare Cody Brown to Charles Manson. Several people see an uncanny resemblance between Charles Manson and Cody Brown. It's the eyes that stand out for me. They're so much darker and beadier. He has Charles Manson eyes now. He wore blue contacts in the first few seasons. But even besides that, he just looks so angry. How scary for the women he was married to. I still get so furious over this. He wore them, an extra cause and 86 pence, when their family was the most poor and vulnerable. How very on brand for him. Someone posted Cody and Charles pictures side by side and wow, they looked like twins, especially the hateful eyes. Another discussion adds a comparison photo of Charles Manson and Cody Brown side by side. Reddit: Manson, they're twins. That was my first thought.